Look, I came here in 1977 to go to UConn. And when I graduated, I stayed because it was a great place to live. And we chose to raise our family here. And I am just not ready to give up on the state that I've spent most of my years in. I love Connecticut. I think it was a great place to raise my daughters. So I think that November, we will see the change that we need. I'm hoping that people will not just vote for the president, but will take the time to go down the ballot and elect officials that can directly and quickly affect their life come January. And that's what I've said. I'm not ready to give up. And that's why I'm running, because I think that there are answers, there are solutions to our current situation. First of all, we need to analyze what got us here, and I think that's already been done. And it's not just one party. I think it's a collective group of people who have been working together too long, and then ends up they're not able to work together because they don't trust each other, they're not listening to each other. During my public years of service in Glastonbury, I've always been the person that's not been afraid to speak about the reality of our situation. And so never had a problem bringing up issues and wanting to have them discussed. And I think that's why I've been elected and re-elected, because people know that if they bring an issue to me, that I will follow through. I think that if you can get people in a room who are there for the right reasons, I think we can turn this around. And I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be running for office, for a state office, if I didn't think that I could make a difference and if I didn't think that there was a solution. Truly, if you look at what's happening in Connecticut today, we need to address the leaders that are there and bring about that change, because they have not addressed our problems. I'm doing this because I think there's an answer. There are definitely answers that we can all work together to bring forth. And it'll take time. It's not like we're going to change the legislature and then everything's going to be perfect. But I do believe that there are people who can work together. Well, that's reality. The reality is that it is expensive. Our taxes are high. We haven't really addressed some of the issues that I think we could address to encourage people to stay and attract individuals to move in. Also, I don't think that we are doing our best to attract small businesses or large corporations to invest in Connecticut. So that's something that needs to be addressed. If I get elected and I sit there and just listen and not really take an active role in trying to bring about change, then I'm not doing any better than my opponent is doing. And I think he's had an opportunity. He's been there for 3 terms, and I don't think things have gotten better. So I do think that I bring a positive change to the table. I initially asked them, are you happy with the way things are going in Hartford? Are you happy with the way things are going in your own town? Taxes are still rising. Our schools are having issues. Our children are leaving. Are you happy with that? So I want to make sure that they know that I will represent their concerns in Hartford. Right, I mean, the common thread in all 4 towns is certainly the money issues, and it revolves all about that. The taxes, the ability to save money, the ability to make more money, the ability to see that there's a bright future. And that's what I'm hoping to bring to Hartford, is that there's an option here to address the financial concerns that most people have, but also to give people hope. You go to all these meetings and everyone's negative and they're just complaining, and but you can't just sit there and complain. You need to do something about it, and that's what I want to do. I want to go to Hartford and do the same that I did when I represented the people of Glastonbury. Work hard for them and bring about the change that is necessary. When I look at what's happening, or what has happened in Hartford, and what's happening to our state, I can't help but think that Steve Cassano is not the answer for us any longer, and that's why I'm running against him. He has voted 98% of the time along with Governor Malloy. We've had 2 significant, largest tax increases in the history of Connecticut while he's been in office, and he still thinks that things are great. I mean, if you read his emails and his flyers, he really truly believes that he's doing a great job. And I take offense to that because I just do not think that he is representing us any longer, and he's not doing us any favors. We do need to address the leadership in Hartford. We have 2 more years with Governor Malloy, but we do not have to have 2 more years with the same legislature, and we can make a difference if we change the leadership that we currently have. We need to challenge the people in higher office, and that's not happening. Right now, if you look from the governor down to the newest legislator, the majority is all Democrats, and we cannot afford to keep that the way it is. We must bring new faces to the Capitol that will challenge the status quo and help affect change. Why am I running? Once again, I'm running because I believe that we need to bring change to Hartford. If you think, and if you're happy with the way things are going, then you won't vote for me.